Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Valhalla, but this is actually a new series though. Alright, so I played this game last year, but alright, let me just read this. Glitch City 27X, a city that shouldn't exist, a tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights. I didn't get a chance to read all that. Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for a way to escape, and others just give up. But for many, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find Hall A of the BTC-certified bars. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert. A fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. Alright, yeah, that text goes by a little fast, doesn't it? And it's here where this story unfolds. Alright. So, again, welcome back to Cyberpunk Bartender Action Valhalla, or VA-11 Hall A. So, a couple things I gotta get out of the way, because I know I have a lot of new viewers since last year. So, yeah, I played this game last year, and it is honestly probably one of my, not only one of my favorite visual novels, but probably one of my favorite games in general, and I recently expressed an interest in doing another playthrough, but I was like, you know, I already played it, what's the point? But people were like, do it anyway, who cares? And I'm like, you know what? Why the hell not? So, this game also takes place in December, so yeah, great time to play it as well. This time of year really makes me nostalgic for it, so we're gonna do a second playthrough of it. But first, there's actually, for those of you who remember, during, in the middle of the last series I did of this, they actually added the prologue, which was used to be a separate download, to this game, and I actually have not experienced it. There's 3 days that are new to me, so this time we're going to start with the prologue, and then we'll do the game again. Day 1. Let's do it. Friday, December 9th. Good evening. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. Huh? What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple of days off. Business as usual, then. Not quite. How so? I mean us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different through the weekend. We got booked. That's a new one. Who made the booking? The Seafair Toy Company. They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that. We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? The clients are adorable. Excuse me? You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sure. Well then. Alright, jukebox. So, yeah. You can add whatever music we want. Do I have all of them? Is it keeping my save data from last time? I'm not gonna listen to them. We're just gonna... Heart of the City. By the way, another thing I should mention is that in last year's playthrough, I didn't get every single ending, so we're gonna use a walkthrough this time. You have to serve certain drinks at certain times to get you a little bonus at the very, very end. It's not, it's a different sort of way to get endings, and I think I like it. We're gonna do that, but we don't need to worry about that while we're doing the prologue. This one? I don't remember what much of these sound like. I just know the first two are very good. Every day is night. That's another great one. Snowfall, Synthestitch. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do it. So I set the jukebox, and all those songs will play in order while we serve people at the bar. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Lord Pumpelrump. Excuse me, I'll have a Grizzly Temple. Hello? A dog? A talking dog? Are you with the Seafer Toy Company? Yeah, did I arrive too early? No. The clients are adorable. Son of a bitch. A Grizzly Temple, right? Coming right up. Dog wants a Grizzly Temple. Alright, I know how to do this. Grizzly Temple needs 3 Adelhide. There's keyboard shortcuts for this, but honestly, my keyboard is kind of in an awkward spot when I record something like this, so I'm just gonna keep clicking and dragging. I think I had a shitty mouse last time I was playing this and I hated it. The mouse, that is. This game is great. So, this game, let's see, all blended. Gonna let it blend for a little bit. Shake, shake, shake. Stop. Success. Serve. Here you go. Thanks. So this game is going to be a really fun and comfy one, so if you haven't already, you know, get cozy and get some snacks. In fact, I think the game even encourages that as well when you start it up. This is going to be a long weekend, isn't it? Ariel Wienerton. What kind of... This is weird. Hey, is this the Bronson extract here? Produced using... Is the Bronson extract here produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that? Here? Right now? No. But you should have that information on hand. Every BTC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should, but we don't. But saying that we should over and over isn't going to change reality. Give me something with lots of Bronson extract, then. Okay. Something with lots of Bronson extract it is. So yeah, we got these multicolored dogs here because the prologue was originally meant to be a demo and was a separate download available before this game came out, I believe, and they just kind of added it to the game sometime last year in an update. Lots of Bronson extract. A fedora with perfume and a plum. Not that. By flavor, okay, let's just go to number 1. Bronson extract, 2, 1, none. 1, 3. Alright, Grizzly Temple is a contender. 5. Okay, Gut Punch. That's probably the best we're gonna find, but oh no, never mind. Mars Blast. Mars. Okay, remember number 14. Alright. Give somebody a number 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 Powdered Delta. 4 Flanergide. And 2 Karmatrine. All blended. Blended means I gotta let it mix, and just wait for it to get a different shake animation first. Success. Here. What the hell is this? Your order. This is what Bronson extract tastes like? Sorta, yeah. Well, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort. No, it's not. Excuse me. Thank God, a person. Well, as much as a person as the designated driver can be. What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Seafer Toy Company, and they've been doing a great job, so... A company run exclusively by dogs. Really? And a good one at that. Their only problem is that they have a not-so-discreet preference for hiring Corgis exclusively. Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind. Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but No, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Does that law really cover such scenarios? Why take a job like this? Because it means I'm surrounded by corgis all day long. Designated driver woes aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although, to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. I see. Well, to each their own. Are you gonna drink anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? Let's see what I can fetch you. Did you intend to make a fun? Did you intend to make a pun? A pun? Sorry, what song is playing right now? This one. Yeah, Every Day is Night. This is one I really like. Never mind. He wants something non-alcoholic. Alright, well, alcohol is the karmatrine, so... Bad touch. Anything without karmatrine should be fine. What's the most expensive thing I can find without karmatrine, though? Blue Fairy, Cobalt Velvet, Fluffy Dream. There's optional karmatrine, but I don't know if the drink will turn out right exactly. What was that one at the start? Yeah, this one. Let's just give him this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All blended. Shake, shake. Here. Thanks. You sure this is an alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know, is it really going to only be corgis today? Is that all I'm gonna do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh corgis. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh corgis. But the relationship between the two breeds is a tad difficult. So the Cardigans weren't invited, so yeah, I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dogs all night. No, I mean, isn't there some other human I might talk to today? There's a woman on staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem. We've survived worse than this. Like that time when the AA meeting came here and asking for non-alcoholic stuff only. But just thinking about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs. That at some point all the choices in my life led to me serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. It's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do, I love every second of this job, but dogs? It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still don't see what your problem is with the dogs, but I'm not going to force the subject. Well, I'm gonna try entertaining myself for a bit. The stuff for playing pool is underneath the table. There are also darts in the box next to the jukebox. Great, thanks for the information. Call if you need another drink. Sure. Lady Banner, I'm feeling happy, so I'll get everyone around. Actually, it's a free bar. I won't let you spoil my mood. I want a fringe weaver. Coming right up. This dog wants a fringe weaver. Fringe weaver, one Adele hide, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Still an awesome day. Dragon fucker. Yo, what's an alpha male gotta do to get some service? What is with these names? It's like they were randomly generated or something. What may I serve you? Beer, and quickly. Coming right up. I'm sure this is just a thing for the demo, but everybody you serve in the main game, for those unfamiliar, is very much a real character that has a personality. Dog wants a beer. Here you go. 1 Adelhyde, 2 Bronson extract, 1 powdered delta, 2 Flanergide, 4 Carmetrine. Carmetrine, trine, whatever. Beer, all mixed. Here you are. Damn, you're a slow piece of shit. Hey, boss, what was the opposite of deja vu again? Jamai vu? I don't fucking know. Yeah, that. Are you having a premonition? Something like that. That dog felt uncannily familiar. Are you bored? Not really. I was playing with the darts a bit ago. I thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are thumb challenged. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why was the dart box so dusty? You're the first person in the year or so I've been here that has actually played with darts. I think even my boss forgot they existed. By the way, how are the dogs' clients? How are the dogs as clients? We've had worse. Have you had someone come in and gnaw chairs to pieces? Yes, she was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that. With anecdotes like that, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal. I don't think ugh. My tongue makes it hard to pronounce that word. I'm not gonna get into that right now. You'd be wrong, because even then, we were talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone. And they never talk. Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for the dogs? Now you worry about that. But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. Anyway, you want anything to drink? Surprise me, but keep it non-alcoholic. Sure, non-alcoholic, whatever. Non-alcoholic surprise, whatever that means. Let's give him a blue fairy then. 2, 3, 4, 1, all aged and mixed. Here you go. Thank you. This might sound weird to ask, but they talk through their collars, right? That's right. How do they work? It's not too hard, really. They're just translators. They read the dog's brains and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have more cognitive capacity than their ancestors. If you put the translators on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now. Yeah, I read something about that once. Another question, why do they wear these small tuxedos? It's good for PR. You don't say. Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions? Yeah, why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk? They see humans do it and they think it might be fun. Just like teens, then. Now, if you'll excuse me. Satan's helper. What can I serve you? Moon! Excuse me? Moon! A moon blast? Moon! A big moon blast. Moon. Alright then. Dog wants a big moon blast. Alright, if I remember correctly, to make a drink big, you just have to double the ingredients. Wait, can I even do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and blended. Oh crap, I feel a sneeze coming. That's just what I need in a series where I gotta do a lot of talking. Okay, I think it passed. Here! Moon! Was that a good moon or a bad moon? Pesky furball. Revisque Pikise Lispe? Crevice Spike? Sure. Oye, understande imme. I was a kid too. This dog wants a crevice spike. Jupiter Delta. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Optional Karmatrine. Trine. Will knock the drunkenness out of you if you're not cold. I think last time I played this, I filled... When it said optional Karmatrine, I just maxed it. So this time, let's not do that. All blended. Ire. Hank stay. Alright, one more drink before we wrap things up. What do you want? I'm not picky. Give me anything. Of course. Anything, he said. Alright, this one. I just literally just click something random. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All blended. Here you are. Thanks. So what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask. I guess I am what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. With this being a dog-run company, there are a lot more responsibilities. Like getting stuff off the shelves and opening windows. At least they pay well. I see. And how did you end up in that position? Where did you get that offer? My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they needed thumbs. Figures. They are celebrating the company's anniversary, right? Yeah, 5 years ago, 3 corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys. So they founded this company. They got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly. I can see that happening. Somehow. The STC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world. Fun fact, if they started as Seifer Toy Development. They started as Seifer Toy Development. Ain't that unfortunate? Ah ha 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 ha, I get it, because it says STD. Hello? The bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived. Why are you quiet? I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop. This isn't a sitcom. Oh, honey, how innocent. Excuse me, you are... I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes at your Wait, you're a Lilum. Not at your service, then. Don't be rude to other clients. She's kind of a regular here. Kind of? I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months now. 3 months! I come here to see your charming face, and you say I'm just kind of a regular. For shame, honey. For shame. I'm sorry, I guess. Nothing a free drink won't solve. Won't do. You playing hard to get? Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend. Don't you think you should at least put a sign out front or something? Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago. She can have one of my tickets if you're okay with it. I see no problem. Oh, you're sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount. Discount? You don't need to know. So, who booked you? This guy? The Seifer Toy Company. What do they do? They create dog toys. Oh, lovely. It's also run by dogs. Oh, don't joke like that. You think I'd kid about something like that? You mean if I turn around, I see dogs? Yeah, didn't you see them when you came in? I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar. You look troubled. I'm not too much of a dog person. I'd even charge extra if my clients wanted doggy style. Doggy? You don't need to know. I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it in next Monday. I'm leaving right now. The ticket would have expired by then, though. She looks like the kind of girl that will hold you to her promise regardless. Is it that obvious? Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night. Yeah, you too. Good night. Come again. All right, sirs, the night's over. You have kennels and you have kennels you need to return to. All done? Yeah. Boss, how do you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. Huh? And you told me we're booked the whole weekend, right? That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all. Yeah. Well, I gotta go for today. Bye. Take care. Saturday, December 10th. Good evening. Alright, we're right into the next night. 2 more to go, and we're through the prologue. A bit longer than I thought. Hang on a second. Well, let's talk and got me all dry in the throat. Alright, still seems pretty good so far. Even though it definitely seems to be a bit more demo-y. I don't know if I can describe it that well, but whatever. Good evening. Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready? No. Cheer up. No. That attitude won't make things easier for yourself. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard anything from Gil? Nope, but he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know we had darts? Yeah, I did. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. A target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss? Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Anyway, call me if you need anything. Sure. Well then. Alright, jukebox time. Let's, what was the one I got to last time? Oops. How do I... Let's just try and mix it up more this playthrough. Try me a while ago. Who was I? Everything will be okay. Watch the White Knights. Pick stuff I do usually remember picking. With renewed hope, Digital drive. Hang on a second. Yeah, let it go. Karma Train Dream. I remember this one. I don't particularly like it that much. Yeah, we're probably not gonna get to these ones anyway, so I'll just put them on. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh hey, can I have a big beer, please? Thank God, a human. Sure, coming right up. Give her a big beer. 1 Adelhyde. 2, 1 powdered Delta. One thing I can definitely tell... Oh, right, she wants it big. Better double the ingredients. 2 powder Delta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all mixed. Success. All right. One thing I should point out, I can definitely tell that the different colored dogs are just kind of there to make this an easy part to write for the sake of a demo, but that's all right. But anyways, ugh, pardon me. I just something fell over there. There we go. Thank you. May I ask what you do for these dogs, Miss, Beatrice, but everyone calls me Betty. And why would you need to know that? If you've been stuck with dogs all day, you'd also be curious when a human walks in. Fair enough. I'm their veterinarian. They're all your clients? Yeah, company-issued vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building. So you're Betty the vet... Oh, cram it. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns? Enhancements, but that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place. Noted. But what do you have against enhancements anyway? They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution. But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements, at least not yet. Sorry for the outburst, I have my story with enhancements. Oh, I don't mind, it's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs. Ahem, sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink? I'm fine for now. Call me if you need anything. Sure. Worm Frigger. Hey, have you seen a red dot? I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today? No. Do you have any red drinks? Red drinks. Yeah, the drink might know something. Right. A red drink. Spicy? Mars Blast. That one has to be red, right? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All blended. That looks yellow. Doesn't look very Marsy at all. I don't think the Bleeding Jane was either. Let's try Bloomlight. Maybe it has to do with the ingredients. Lots of Adelhyde? This could be it. Never seen a request like this in the main game. All aged, on the rocks, and mixed. That looks pretty red to me. Here. Thanks. Okay, punk, hear me out. You're gonna tell me where that red dot went, or I'll drink you. I'm not bluffing. I'll drink you all up. Bangkok bastard. Those damn Pominarians, they think they can come and take our jobs. Excuse me? We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be slow news day. But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more races ruining our workplace. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. Wouldn't other races bring new skills to the company? Shut up. What do you know? Now give me a bad touch. Ooh, alright. A bad touch for the dog. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and mixed. Here you go. Racist dogs. What are the odds? Wait. If I can't tell the difference between them, does that make me a racist too? Would it matter if you're racist against racists? Bartender, please stop dozing off. I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. Sure. The vet wants a Zen Star. Let's see, 4 of each ingredient. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and mixed. Here. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend an ear? It's in the job description, kind of. Alright then. So you mentioned the thing about talking dogs. I thought people throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just furry, adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that, I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of these little guys. You've met furry office workers. I've seen my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and tick season. I am tired. So you're tick... Don't you dare. Well, the music stopped at a perfect moment. Ahem. Who was I? That's the name of this song. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice, though, I guess. It would have been nicer if we actually had time to get properly ready. What do you mean? I found out about the booking yesterday as I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said to me was, pretend like it's any other day. That was a screw-up on our end, sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Why all the sudden plans? Did they forget their anniversary or something? We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid argument arose about the Cardigans, and they decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at their party. I swear to God, these dogs are like little annoying suburban kids. What are these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and slightly different attitude. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners. I mean, that's the reason they are in a bar in the first place. But I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes probably didn't help. Sigh. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have dogs to... yeah. Oh, yeah, do your job, don't mind me. Tortilla Pope. Hey, buddy. Hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You? I am? Whoa, thanks, buddy. Can I serve you? Well, a big sunshine cloud would be nice. Coming right up. This dog wants a big sunshine cloud. Sunshine cloud. Alright, double the ingredients. We haven't really gotten any context of Jill, have we? Probably weird for people who have never seen this game before, but no problem. Optional Karmatrine on the rocks and blended. I'm not going to fill it to the brim. Here. Aw, ain't you a cutie, loopy-doopy poo. Woof. Courage. You know what I hate, man? What do you hate, dog? Cabbages, man. They're like lettuces that decided to go to the gym. They think they're a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them. Calm down, dog. Do you want anything? For cabbages to not exist. I don't know why that's funny to me. It just is. I mean, to drink. Oh, I'll have a big grizzly temple then. I can do that. The mutt wants a big grizzly temple. Would mutt be considered a racist term? What did I hit B for? Because of the big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. All blended. Grizzly Temple. There you go. Chill out for a bit, dog. Thanks, man. Bartender. Yeah? Do you have anything sweet? We're talking about drinks, right? Are you hitting on me? If that's how you want to see it. Let me see what I can get you. And make it big. Do you like them big, Miss Betty? It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason. Wise words. She wants a big, sweet drink. Okay. Let's just, Sparkle Star sounds nice and sweet. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Optional. We're gonna go with, when it says optional, we're gonna go with 0 this time. For the most part. Aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There are many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not that weird. He came in wearing a velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Oh yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask what's your story with the enhancements? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. It doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so they hired this shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it. The others went off with the guy and got their hands chopped off. This is one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing. Yeah, 4 girls underwent the shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands, 1 was left an arthritic mess, and the last died on the operation table. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements. Especially if they're taken in an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. That story sounds so familiar. Did the shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows? He also talked using an electro-larynx? I can't talk. You've seen him. No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I gotta check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing that story. Yeah. Accident. Hey man, have you ever felt like time is moving too fast? Tonight, I'm feeling like it's not moving by fast enough. Lucky you. Well, they say if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Sorry, coming right up. The dog wants a bad touch. This is like whenever I say pee-pee in a Pokemon video. He said pee-pee. I get like 1,000 comments of people like, ah ha ha, he's so funny. He said pee-pee. Like penis. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and mixed. Here's a bad touch for the little doggy. Here you go, have a good time out there. Maybe you're right. Thanks. Dog 5. Great name. Bartender. 1 Brandtini, please. Sure. I need a Brandtini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta say, right now, honestly, I'm having a lot of fun playing this. I'm looking forward to just going through a visual novel again, which is really weird to me, but I don't know, this game is just so comfy. It's so, I don't know, the aesthetic is just really cool. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Okay. All age, mixed. Brandtini. Digital drive, that's it. Okay. Keep forget. I want to try and memorize the names of the songs, because I always forget. Here. Excuse me, the beer mat's dirty. Sorry, I'll change it. Nah, leave it like that. It already ruined the Brandtini anyway. Phew. Taking a breather? Yeah, not like I'm that busy, though. Fucking dogs. Anyway, you want anything to drink? No, some dogs gave me drinks already. I'm fine. Oh, alright. Say, bartender, do you like your job? Hmm? I mean, you're not like the usual crop of bartenders. The kind who are always making a big show at a disco or rave party. Why does everybody keep saying that? Ahem. Hey, why are you working as a veterinarian? If you want to change the subject, you can just say so. I just did. Fine. I'm a veterinarian because if I don't do it, who will? I don't trust other vets. I don't feel like they are actually cut for the job, so I took it upon myself to do it. That's quite the ambition. Speaking of ambition, did you start working here because this is what you wanted since high school or something? That's a whole new can of worms I don't want to open. But no. Life took me here, basically. Why the question? I thought we were exchanging life stories with each other. I was also thinking about the whole risk versus reward thing. These dogs made me an offer just as I graduated. Sometimes I wonder if I'd have been better off taking bigger risks. You know, the whole safe position versus big bet kind of deal? If you're comfortable with the opportunity you've been given, take it. If it's something that's been bothering you for a while, scratch that itch. Wow, you should be a counselor. Nah, it's just cheap advice. Well, I have to take care of the dogs. Excuse me for a bit. Actually, we're about to leave already. Oh, really? Yeah, thanks for everything. Don't worry. Thank dog. I mean God. Dog, gammit. Done for the day, I'm guessing. Yeah. You might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Right. Say, boss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. Alright, now we're at the last part of the demo. Prologue. Just, let me get a drink here. I think last year, when I drank a lot more shit while recording, I took a drink every time I served a drink in this game. But since then, like, I've severely cut down on pop, and I haven't touched energy drinks in, like, months now. That's a very good decision. If you should do that yourself, if you haven't. Anyways, alright, let me just adjust my seat and get ready for the next day. Good evening. You look bummed, boss. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar. I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking with us. One problem at a time, boss. Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time. Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something? Trust me, of all my worries, Gil is the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you? Right. Okay. Alright, now let's do this. Back. Alternate reality. Underground club tents. How's this one go? Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, okay. Metropolis, how'd this one go? Yeah, just pick it. Oh, yeah, not Neon District, Commencing simulation. Drive Me Wild, Troubling News, Good Health for, Neon Light Glows, and, Everything Will Be Okay, March of the White Knights, whatever. Let's do it. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Hello. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. Deal. Deal? Deal. Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two. Ahem! What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a fringe weaver. Alright, coming up. I need a fringe weaver and 1 beer. Alright, fringe weaver. 1 Adele hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All aged and mixed. Slot 2 and... yeah, right, a beer. Should have been easy to remember. 1 Adele hide, 2 Bronson extract, 1 powdered delta, 2 Flanergide, 4 Carmetrine. All mixed. There you go. Thanks. Thank you. You seem distracted. Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you? No, well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird how? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird? For starters, there's the fact that she told me we were being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you. Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. Oh well, thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious, what does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? It's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of our time, though, is actually spent in simulations. Simulations. Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really slim, but it's better to not take those chances. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I have to attend to the other clients. Dogs. That. Oh, sure. Mr. Puff. They're chasing me, man! Who? The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! They're everywhere. They're out for my rump. Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice. Okay, then. This dog wants a big blue fairy. Blue fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. All aged. Mixed. Here. Thanks. Very nice of you. 3rd bark day. Sigh. Something the matter? Nothing a drink can't solve. Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. So what do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. This flea bag wants a gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 Flanergide, all aged and mixed. Here you are. Thanks. Hey, you ever felt guilty for being born in the wrong race? What now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist, I'm wondering. Are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like other corgis might be? Definitely, I mean, then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally. You might be right. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute, though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics, only enhancements. I don't see a difference between the two. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm, that does exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion, or a whim, or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about Lilum replacing their factory parts for kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you think that, but what suggested to you that what she had wasn't an enhancement? If she had bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement? Even if it fixes that? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Well, damn it, stop making sense, you piece of scrap. You're weakening my resolve. Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seem to be less dogs out today, at least dogs that want to drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Oh, lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses. Which somehow means your body, your choices. If they're not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindly hating someone because of something like that. Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. God, I love the quips in this game. They're so fun. Are you two gonna order anything? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything else. Sure. Let's see. Ow. So much for avoiding retaliation. Poop eater. You are not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom, and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. You mean the mirror? No, another dog. I see. What can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about that other dog on top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody, don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. This pup wants something sweet. I should show him the mirror again. Oh, see that's a heartwarming sick burn right there. What am I doing? Go by flavor. Sweet. The amount of money I get does not matter here. Let's just give him some. 1, 2, 1, all aged and mixed. Here you go. Thanks. Please think about the thing with the other dog on top of the sink. I will. Don't worry. Well then. That was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar? In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot, though. That's not an opinion, that's a statement. Oh well, please serve us either pile drivers or Bleeding Janes. We'll let you decide which one is better. Coming right up. Pile driver and or Bleeding Jane. 2 of any of those. Alright. I guess I'll just make one of each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Pile driver. Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh. Wrong one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All blended. Wait for it. There you go. No fighting this way, right? Wow, you're quite the softie. Just kidding. Wise choice. No complaints here. How did you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny, and they just, like, make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say they were created by a fairy and that their breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding. No, actually, I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. Don't know, maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst. You've only seen them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging their sphincters if they eat their owner's dental floss. I might be their veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are the issues you must fix. At least they are cute issues. Depends. A gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preference. I was talking about your job. Oh yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them as it is I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed, I'm passionate. You sleep with a corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate. Too much passion can become an issue, you know. Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together. But I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable. I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice, just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor. I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible because a couple of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly, after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? He's fine, still complaining about his back. Still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak. Who's this Jurgen guy? My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Lilim being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? Yeah, that one. How do you become a Lilim's guardian? You fill a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilim you'll be taking care of. You'll have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lilim wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and the lottery all rolled into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lilim can be of the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on their guardians. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating they're more fit for position than the original. This happens when a guardian has become unavailable in some way, or because you can back up claims of neglect or maltreatment. You spit out all that information like it's hard-coded in you. I worked in that department for some time before coming to the STC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian, Bartender? I don't know. I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money they give you for it is not that great, though. I see. Well, time to check on the dogs. Money Shredder. Listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you punk. It's just... I was chasing my tail, and now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything. Alright. This dog wants anything. I wonder if it's safe to give him something sweet. I've been doing that for the last few days. Moonblast. Dang it. Nope. Crap, I feel the sneeze returning. But it's not coming out. Oh god, is it ever annoying when it does that. This is good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Ah. Huh. No, see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians. Those are nice, but they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember the cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah. The white knight that was with her, she wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. I prefer more delicate-looking girls, though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, Bartender? Me what? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. And not much of a dog person, actually. Do you have pets? A cat named Four. Yeah. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls, too? I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird, I've always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it Four? Four is a Lilum I met some time ago that... Never mind. Pretty lame name, if you ask me. Better than calling it Asshat. I bet when you and Four play, it's quite the sight, huh? He's so lively, sometimes I fear foreshadows my presence, actually. Or foreshadows my presence entirely. You guys want to lose consciousness that much. You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, what is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love. The bad boy who turns away a life of crime. The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, yeah, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey, Fabio the 13th is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? They let you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man. I see no problem. Just, what is your self-image? If I can ask something else, what is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know? Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this so many times, I might as well just make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. Thank you, Betty! You and I need to hang out. You get me. This girl gets me. I'm not sure that's how it works. Shut the fuck up, deal. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they're being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I'll have a bloom light, actually. Make that 2, please. Sure. He asked for 2 bloom lights. Alright. Oh, a lot of talking. I need another drink myself. Give me a second here. Oh. I gotta say, it's my... Some of the stuff they're mentioning in the prologue here, it actually adds a bit of context to some things that are said in the main game. I'm kind of really glad I'm playing this now. It's cool. And I hope if you're new to this series, entirely, you're having a good time too. Anyways, 2 bloom lights. Let's see, 4 Delhide. 1 powdered Delta. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Aged on the rocks. Mixed. Now make another one. 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. All aged on the rocks and mixed. Here. Thanks. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you're the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kinda happens. Sentient? We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so... I see. Seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. Dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping? So you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box. Anything happened? A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection on the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made a dog very confused. How the hell do they get on top of the sinks? They are surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs. Oh yeah, I ordered you this. Thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. Ha 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 ha. Betty Veronica, I get it. What? Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want your turn at the Betty-mobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Oh, please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor... The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap. Don't worry, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with us a lot, Bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting. And besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them. Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with the local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes. You seem to really like talking to your clients, like it's the best part of your job or something. It kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. And if you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out, some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, no two people are alike. It's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself as more of a friendly ear, rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still decent folks out there. I'm not decent. You're critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Gruff Bucket. Quick, a beer! Okay, he wants something, anything. He's also in a hurry. He did just say a beer, though, didn't he? Delta, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, there you go. All mixed. Here. Thanks. Now, boom! Why did you break the glass? I made breakfast. Get it? Because you made the drink fast and I broke it and... Go. Tough crowd. Suddenly I understand the hate for puns. Hey, Batrender. Yeah? Hey, your job has a funny name. You don't say. How is she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of her alcohol tolerance, though. Bartender, I want to make a toast to my good friend the robot here. Probably the only person, robot thing that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers. You're not holding a drink. Then give me one, Ben Trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer, a big one. Alright, she wants a big beer. One Adelheid, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. She said big, you idiot. Ugh. I had to double the ingredients. Alright, cheers! I said cheers. 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 Good! Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. It seems like she's been like this since her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago. Ahem. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person when drunk. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it. It craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poison in potentially poisonous foods like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone have to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they've even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough, but see, that's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, hell if I know. Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilim. Lilim always sounds too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you? You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh well, you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a DT-01D, a social development robot. A Detoid, rather. Is that like the DFC-72s? No. DFC-72s are designed to be as physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are Work Lilim. Why must you be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you are born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know, I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice? That's the whole purpose of the ADN law. Yeah, but, you know, you say that you're resilient, but you don't really look the parts. True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Lilim can sweat? Cooling agents, yes. No matter. You're still special to me no matter what kind of robot you are. Lilim. No matter what piece of shit you are. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots, Lilim... I meant Lilim! Ahem, they should be able to marry dogs too. Bartender. That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him. Okay. Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are now allowed to marry Lilim, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys then? And now you want to... And now you want to bang a monkey. I do not. And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent. But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of 7-year-olds, but they can talk, drink booze, and argue. So now you want to bang a... Look at... now I'm the one laughing like a fucking child. So now you want to bang a 7-year-old. We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Stop it. I'm sorry, that's... Remember, Lilim human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilim achieved full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me? Says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. But if you even start thinking about doing the horizontal mumbo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs, or monkeys, or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage? It's just, I was thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos, and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try and picture that. And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? And again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. Do you have a limit? As in, a limit to how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disoriented to the point I'm effectively useless, but I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilim. I read something about that. It's said that by giving Lilim the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Seems like it. But it makes me wonder, exactly how anatomically correct are you? That's something I know, and you don't. Any of you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want... nothing. You're drunk enough as it is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. Now go sleep in the car. We're almost done here. But, Mom... Go. Bye, bad nerder. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although I'm curious, why did you call her Miss Betty? Makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. I see. Well, I gotta get things ready, if you'll excuse me. Good luck. Wyvern lover. Hey! We're closing. Damn it! Well, everyone's safe in the cab. We are taking our leave, bartender. Thanks for providing such great service on such short notice. That's my job. You were interesting too. Well, thank you. I'll make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place. Thanks, and please come again. We sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later, then. Bye. All done? Yep. Seems like we got some new regulars. Yeah, it'd be nice if they came back, or that we're still here when they want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay? I am, but the bar is not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income the last few months. Which means that we are at risk of being wiped off the map. Alright, just ends right there. It just immediately takes me back to the title screen. Alright. So let's see. We went for the prologue took an hour and a half to get through, so I'd say that works just fine. To avoid confusion with the other series, I'm going to go ahead and title this as Part 1. But next time, we'll actually start the main game. The prologue was actually a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed the dialogue of Deal and Betty on day 3 especially. That one was definitely a lot longer. At first, it was a little... the first day was kind of just mostly the dogs, but I really enjoyed that. It was... the writing legit made me laugh while I was reading, and that's kind of hard to do. But if you're new to this series, and you want to see the rest of the game, I will be doing it as fast as I can. You can go back and watch the old series if you really want to, but I'm going to be playing through the new game anyway, and, well, I don't know, maybe I'm more professional at this point, who knows. Okay, so we're not done quite yet. We still need to do the Anna part, which is labeled demo, so... well, who knows, maybe I'm just freaking wrong. So, I thought the prologue was the demo. Well, let's do it. Monday, December 12th. It takes place after, so... yawn. Man, such a slow night. At least I'm not serving dogs. Normally, this would be where a dog shows up like a cheap punchline. I guess not. Speaking of dogs, I wonder where the hell's Gil? Bored? Wow. Sorry, did I wake you up? I wasn't sleeping, my eyes were open. You went to college, right? You know having your eyes open means nothing. Don't worry, I don't blame you. It's been a really long time since we've had such a slow night. In fact, I think the last time we had a night this slow was before you started working here. Really? Yeah, it happened when Robert was still working here. Who? My first employee. The poor idiot bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building. Oh. As it turned out, the potion actually worked. Come again? He started rising in the air and couldn't stop. They later found his body smeared across the nose of a commercial flight that was on its way to Conjavania. But anyway, should you really dismiss that so easily? We didn't have a single client that night, not even a lost soul asking for directions, but then suddenly, a kid shows up. He was obviously underage, but I was bored, so I decided to let him order something. I gave him one Karma-trained free drink. I mean, even if I was letting him order, I wasn't about to give alcohol to an underage boy. And then when the time came for him to pay his tab, he realized he didn't have enough money. He then yanked his shirt over his head, started screaming he's a ghost, and tried to escape. What? So I kicked him so hard that he flew out the bar, and told him ghosts shouldn't feel pain. Boss, did you really kick an underage kid? Of course not. I just gave him a warning and made him wash a couple of dishes. The fact that you even thought for a moment I would kick a young, innocent child hurts me to no end, you know? Anyway, just keep it up. Someone will show up sooner or later. I sure hope so. Hold on, come to think of it, aren't Gil's checks made out to Robert? No. That's my idea of trying to cough. That was awful. Well, at least that story killed a couple of minutes. I think I don't know, sort the glasses here or something. Huh, we had a fedora-shaped glass. Anybody here? Sorry, I'll be right there. Ouch! Are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you, something wrong? Are you sure you're old enough to drink? Well, seeing as I'm old enough to eat solid food, I guess I'm guessing that drinking won't be a problem. You know that's not what I meant. Yeah, I'm old enough to drink. I turned 21 not too long ago, actually. Still don't believe me? Why do you need me to give you? What do you need me to give you? I must be sleep-deprived or something. What's this deja vu feeling, though? It's fine, don't worry. What can I get you? I feel like having a sugar rush. Sure, coming right up. She wants a sugar rush. She looks a bit too young, though. Sugar rush. Optional karma train. Well, I'm not going to give her any. You can get a chance to... I don't think I even can mess with the jukebox. At least right now, anyway. Powder Delta, all mixed. Yeah, the jukebox is off limits right now. Here. Thanks. Hold on, this doesn't have any alcohol, does it? Nope. You really think I'm underage, don't you? Yep. I'll have you know I'm old enough to get pregnant. But that's sadly not relevant here. Oh. On second thought, this is actually good. I mean, don't underestimate me. Do you really think I look that young? I do, but not young enough to be considered underaged. Then why won't you give me alcohol? Because I wanted to mess with you. Mess with a client? Do you usually do that? Only if it looks like they might take it in their stride. Still, why are you so angry at the idea that I think you look young? I mean, the only people who don't like being mistaken for someone younger are young people. But to be fair, you still look older than 95% of our regulars. That would mean you've served drinks to people who look like they're 13 years old or something. Yep. Huh? Alright, let's get this out of the way. Please show me your ID. Sure. Anna Graham. Date of birth, 6/12/2005, 2050 something. I almost just said 2005. Seems everything's in order, Miss Anna Graham. Anna Graham, where have I heard that name before? Go ahead, just try to make a joke I haven't heard yet. I'll politely refuse. No, I'm serious, go ahead. People think it's too easy, so they never make jokes about my name. I'm still gonna politely I'm still gonna not talk correctly is what I'm gonna do. I'm still gonna politely refuse. You're no fun. So, what's your name, Miss Bartender? My name? You saw my name, I have the right to know yours. Fair enough, I'm Jill. Jill what? Just Jill. Yeah, but what's your full name? Just call me Jill. Fine, I'll just pretend Jill is a way of saying your name is actually... Jill's way of saying your name is actually Johanna Ignacia Laurent Lone? What is that? Ignacia? I probably don't know. Actually, I'll shorten it to Joe. Whatever floats your boat. Say, Joe, this place looks awfully desolate. Joe, she says. It's been a slow day. A really, really slow day. I'm actually glad you showed up. I was growing bored as hell. I mean, it's not like we're always bustling with activity, but this is unusual even for here. So I take it this isn't a popular place, then? We have our regulars, but we're not like the bars in the main street. Still, I like this place. It's comfy, and I don't know, it makes me feel safe. Weird. I mean, I feel that way too, but this place usually gives off the opposite impression. Can't blame them, though. This isn't exactly the best part of the city. That's a shame. I really like how isolated this place feels. You can't hear the sounds of the city in here. It's nice. But then again, you could say I have some experience with isolated places, so it might be nostalgia. Nostalgia, huh? Speaking of coming in here, now that I think about it, you didn't ask me for my ID when I first came in. Why didn't you do that if you were so suspicious? Well, firstly, I was bored. Figures. And second, I felt like you were of legal age. How? We've had a lot of kids come in thinking they could get away with ordering a drink, but they're too nervous or jumpy. I don't usually give drinks to kids like that. They don't know what they're dealing with. What if they're not like that, but still underage? If they at least look like they're above legal age, I would be able to live with myself, I guess. I won't give them anything if I know they're still kids, but hey, I'm bound to be fooled sometime. So I'm guessing I wasn't jumpy. Yep. I see. Hey Joe, now that you know I can drink legally, can I get another one? What do you want? Give me something sweet. Sweet? Sure. She wants a sweet drink, let's give her something with alcohol. By flavor... Brantini? Yeah, sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. One sweet drink. Thanks. You know, if all drinks were like this, I'd be afraid of turning into an alcoholic. Please don't joke about that. How can you say that? You're a bartender. A bartender doesn't want to hear her clients... A bartender doesn't want her clients to become alcoholics. Just like how personal trainers don't want their trainees to turn into steroid junkies. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Still, this one's really nice. Hey Joe, do you drink? I suppose, yeah. It'd be weird for a bartender not to drink, you know? I don't know. I've met dentists with bad teeth. Bartenders who don't drink totally would make sense. That's silly. It'd be like a vegan chef running a barbecue restaurant. You think? Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter of whether you can eat or drink whatever it is that you're making. It's more like, why do it if you don't like it? Huh. Yeah, I guess that's true. A dentist might have bad teeth, but he could still like working in dentistry. Why bother bartending if you don't like alcohol? See? Something wrong? I just noticed you haven't said my name yet. I haven't what? Aside from when you read my ID out loud, you haven't said my name. Meanwhile, I've called out yours like a gazillion times now. The wrong name, though. Well, I haven't had the need to say your name. Come on, humor me. Say my name. Say it. Why? Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Sigh. Anna. One more time. Anna. Yes, now one more time. Nana. It happened again. Maybe I need glasses. And there's that feeling again. Did I see someone glitch out in the past? Oh, come on. Why did you want me to say your name? I like hearing people call me by my name. It feels personal and fuzzy. Yeah, but asking people to say your name like that is a bit quirky, creepy. I don't know about that. There was this certain someone who would wake me up in the morning saying my name. Your name is important. Once you know someone's name, the gap between that person and you disappears. Once you give names to things, you start seeing them as important members of the family. So what if it's creepy? It's still nice. Stop calling me Joe and use my name, then. Say, Anna, can I ask you something? You call me by my name, so sure. About your arm. What about it? Oh yeah, I'm lacking one. Did saying the word creepy remind you of its absence? Actually, I've been wanting to ask about it since you came in. At least be uncomfortable for a second. I'm trying to get a rise out of you. Sheesh. So, what is it? How did I lose it? If it's not too personal. It isn't. I'm actually proud of the tale. Huh? Why? You're looking at a proud survivor of nanomachine rejection. Really? I thought that was something doctors detected while a fetus was still in the womb. Yes and no. There's actually two types of nanomachine rejection syndrome. The first one is the most common. They usually detect it while you're still a fetus. That's when they turn you into a cat boomer. The other one can sometimes appear in your teenage years. It's incredibly rare, but it's still possible. So that arm. Nanomachine rejection basically causes your body to attack itself. Tissues start ripping apart, your organs malfunction. I was lucky. In the end, all I lost was an arm and a handful of toes. Get it? A handful because I lost 5? Ahem. Anyway, I have a prosthetic arm, but it's in maintenance right now. I see. It's a bit weird to be without it. But I still feel like it's there. Just a couple of hours ago, I tried to grab something and I just stood there thinking that the arm was doing something. But anyways, mind getting me another drink? We can keep talking about my stump after that. Right. What did you want? Let's try something classy. It's weird being in a bar and not asking for a fancy drink. Alright. She's asking for something fancy, something classy. Classy drinks. How about... I'm not gonna give her a bad touch. Why? Because it's too cheap. Let's try this. Let's go with Cobalt Velvet. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All on the rocks. And mixed. Here. This looks expensive. Alright, I'm starting to have second thoughts now. Just drink it. Yeah, I'm starting to feel dizzy. That's nice. It is. Of course, I spend so much time in hospitals and whatnot, I'm just living my life, you know? I want to feel the good and the bad. No more being forced to sit quietly in a quarantine room. Yeah, I can get that. Wait, quarantine? Type 2 nanomachine rejection patients are put in special chambers free from nanomachine particles in the air. That prevents them from being assimilated and aggravating their whole situation. To be fair, not all of my memories of that chamber are bad. I mean, I did spend 3-4 years in one of those places. Really, That long? Well, I didn't go for the genetic level treatment, so it was longer, and a lot less expensive. I'm not going to complain, though. I'm alive thanks to all of that. And I left with so many fond memories, too. So that's what you meant with the whole feeling nostalgic in isolated places thing. Yep. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Just dizzy. Hey, Joe. If I ordered 2 drinks, would you be willing to share one with me? Come again? To be honest, talking about the treatment and all made me feel a bit lonely. Sorry if that's not something you can do, but I had to ask. It's not something I normally do, but... what the hell, sure. Really? Yay! Alright then, I want a piano man and a piano woman. On it. She wants a piano man and a piano woman. 1, 3... 2, 3, all on the rocks and mixed. Alright, let's just hit serve. I want a piano woman now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. 2 drinks. Which one do you want? Do you prefer the man or the woman? I'm fine with either, really. Okay, I'll pick the woman then. Cheers. I couldn't read what that said there. Alright, this is getting weird. I said... cheers. Oh, cheers. Yeah. Sigh. Are you okay? Hey, Joe. Ugh. Hey, Joe. Why do you think bad things happen? That's a sudden question. How so? If there's a god, why do you think bad things happen? Are you in a contemplative mood or something? Kinda. Huh. I remember a conversation in college where a classmate said we give God too much flack. How so? Well, let's imagine a place where virtually nothing bad happens. If an experience doesn't one-up the last good thing you enjoyed, you'll feel like it was a bad one. Even if you lived in a place where every good thing was one-upped by an even better good, past events would seem bad. Well, let's say you have chocolate. I like chocolate. Everyone does. My mom doesn't. Then she's a rare case. She also doesn't like pizza. Is she even human? Sorry, I mean... Damn it, where was I? Chocolate. Right. If you only got good chocolate, a slightly less good chocolate would taste awful. Yeah, I can see that. And if you only got chocolate that tasted better each time, then the chocolates you ate in the past would worsen in memory. Oh yeah, now I get it. So yeah, sometimes bad is just a matter of contrast. I'm blocking the of there. That still doesn't justify why bad things like death happen. I don't know. Maybe we're just too concerned with smaller plans to look at the bigger picture. Maybe that death will trigger something else in the future. If there's reincarnation, maybe that person's needed somewhere else. Maybe the world works in an entirely different way than and we're limited by human reasoning. I don't know, I'm just a bartender. If there's someone to ask about the metaphysical nature of death, it's not me. Sometimes I think God is just a dick. Giving me a disease, allowing me to survive it, but depriving me of my special someone. Do you need context for all of that? The special someone, I mean. I'll connect the dots eventually. Keep talking. You're obviously venting some stuff there. Alright. It's like God's... I don't know. It's like he's some edgy writer who likes having his characters suffer. I take solace in that reasoning because then I start expecting bad things. What if you're looking at it from the wrong angle? How so? Main characters usually have this tragic backstory that we never really see in the beginning. Something that helps them move on, that gives them motivation to power through the plot. Maybe you're not living the girth of your story yet. Maybe this is your backstory getting set. Who knows what the future holds for you? That'd be nice. It's at least better than my old outlook. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm gonna start thinking that way now. Today, my origin story ends and my actual narrative begins. That's the spirit? Thanks, Joe. I feel a bit better. I'll be here if you need an ear. Glad to know that. I have to leave. Bye, Joe. Please come again. I will. Well, that was an entertaining conversation. Oh, entertaining diversion. Boss, what happened? I came to ask you that. Huh? You just spent an hour talking to yourself. No, I didn't. There was a girl called Anna here. There was nobody here. I was actually coming to tell you we're gonna close for tonight, and there you were, chatting with thin air. A spirited talk, too. That can't be! She paid for her drinks! The registry says the money came from your account. But all the drinks I served her. You mean the liquid that someone who is definitely not going to be me has to clean up off the floor? But I... Jill, you're worrying me. Are you okay? The last thing I need is another employee who talks to herself. Yeah, I'm fine, I just... Are you sure there wasn't anyone else here? I even checked the security cameras. You were here by yourself this whole while. Maybe you're tired. You probably were just sleep-talking really intensely or something. Yeah, maybe. Come on, I'll drive you home. Maybe you just need a rest. Yeah. What the hell just happened? And we're back to the title screen. Alright, so with that, we finished the prologue and the demo. Next time we play, we're gonna get into the main game. I hope you're all enjoying this so far. I'm honestly having a blast. This is a lot of fun. I mean, I did get to see technically new stuff this time, but honestly, I'm pretty optimistic about playing through this again, even though I know the story. It's just gonna be a lot of fun. Nice, comfy fun. I can't really say that much else. Oh, right! Something I kind of just completely forgot to say this entire episode is this game is actually getting a sequel called Nirvana. I don't remember. It has weird spelling like this game. Duh. I don't think that game's set to come out until at least 2020, though, if I'm correct. This is a small team that made this game, I imagine it's going to take some time, but I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good night. Bye-bye.